thoughts. I'm not sure if you've raised this. I stepped out for a moment, but one thing that wasn't covered in the documentary, and I think we all need to be very, very aware of and careful of, is that the movie was actually talking about two very, very different things, but it was conflating them. It was talking about education and politics. Now if we look at the world regime of testing, of scoring, of accountability, of metrics, those, whilst they are couched in educational terms, are actually political concepts. We have an arms race, and I think that's a really good metaphor that Marx used, but it is a political arms race because we have the US, which is now ranked 19th, 20th. Very, very aggrieved at the fact that South Korea is better, Finland is better, Hong Kong is better, Shanghai Shu is better. And when George Bush proposed No Child Left Behind, that was about politics. It wasn't necessarily about good education, because politicians were tired of sitting down with educators talking about the things that we're talking about today. It's all very complex, it's very complicated, it's related to values, it's related to how we feel, the effective domain of learning, how a child feels, whether they're getting enough sleep. You can't win votes on discussions about values unless you put numbers, unless you have league tables, you have ranks, we're doing better, we're improving. We can prove within our election cycle that we are moving forward. And again, I just wanted to introduce this element of the discussion, particularly in the US, because they are locked into a testing madness. You have no idea how bad it is. I mean, we are not bound by that particular regime, and they do find themselves locked into a testing arms race, which is aimed at achieving political ends, not education ends. So when we look at a documentary and we try to distill some truths that we can apply here, understanding our own circumstances, please intelligently discern the issues that are universally applicable and those that perhaps we need to filter out, or at least interpret from afar as part of our context or what's part of their context.